Hey guys, so I'm feeling very motivated this week. I went to Nigeria. I got back on the 9th of January, and like the week I got back, I felt like I was just trying to battle. It was basically me versus jet lag. I was trying to get back my sleep, and I was trying to get back my routine so that I could be able to do the things that I'm supposed to do. But jet lag was basically winning. And after, I think, almost a week, I got my routine back. I haven't really been in a slump, but I was trying to get back into business, and I was trying to do more. I had a lot of goals. Like leaving 2024, I made a lot of practical things that I set in place for myself so that when I came back, I was able to start and not like have any delays, slip ups, step backs, whatever. But I got back and I didn't do anything, or I didn't do things that I felt like I should have done um, to start the new year, basically. So then I started to feel a way about it, and I didn't feel like I was, you know, I was doing anything good. So I want this video to be less than 10 minutes. So I'm trying to, wrap up, get to where I'm trying to say. The week, like let's say after a week and a half of fighting jet lag and getting back to my routine, I've been trying to, I don't know why, I've just been in my head. I've been overthinking. I think I was on social media a lot. So I've been like comparing myself to other people, trying to figure out why I am the way I am and why other people are not that same way, or why I'm not like other people. And, basically I was realizing that like I have goals. I have a lot of goals, and I literally make steps for me to reach that goal so that those goals are attainable. And those steps are not hard. Usually they're not hard. And I try to simplify it so that it makes it easier for me to actually want to do it. But then after a while, after doing that step once or twice, I start to derail. I start to say, okay, I'll do this later. I start to procrastinate and push those aside, which then delays my goal, which then gets me nowhere. Or, yeah, gets me nowhere, or doesn't get me to where I want to be in terms of my goal as soon as I want to be in. So it started to bother me. I'm like, why am I like this? Like, I can literally do this. This is not a hard task to do. Like, let's say my goal is to posts on social media. That's like what's coming to my head. Post on social media once a week. Okay, I know in order for me to actually post, I need to record something. So let's say I record something. Recording is not the hard part. Recording is the easy part for me. The hard part is editing. I either forget to edit, or I edit and then it just sits in my drafts and it becomes 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, a week goes by, I haven't posted. And then I go back and say, oh, wait, I'm supposed to post this video. Why did I not post? And so I start to beat myself up about it, because why am I like this? So I saw a post someone reposted on their story, and it said, if you stick to the plan and you do the work, dot dot dot, it'll be one of your best years. And then the next slide was, stick to the plan, not your mood. And this one resonated with me so much, because most of the time I'm sticking to my mood. Like, I have a plan. That plan looks amazing, but I know that in order for me to get to this plan, I have to do X, Y, and Z. But sometimes before I do those X, Y, and Z, I have like a mood. Sometimes I have like moods, and those moods either discourage me to do the step that I need to do. They either discourage me, they make me lazy, they make me procrastinate, I prioritize other things, and then I don't end up doing what I'm supposed to do in order to stick to my plan. I end up sticking to the mood. So then I said, okay, Gloria, this is actually you. Like, you always, not always, you mostly usually stick to your mood. So like, let's say I see someone else's post. I say, okay, this post is so good. Like, mine is not good. I shouldn't post mine. So I stick to that mood, and I end up not posting mine, or I end up not doing as much or going as hard as I'm supposed to, because I feel like this person's video is way better than whatever I would produce. So I stick to that mood and say, okay, like, let me not do too much or think I'm that girl, because this person is definitely that girl compared to me. And so then I started to, I made that my prayer that day for God to help me not allow my mood to override my plan. So all 2025, I'm going to make this year like my praying year, because a lot of the times I have moods, I have days, and I let those days and those moods dictate what I'm going to do, or dictate my plan, my goal, my my next step, and then it delays me. And so a lot of the times I feel like where I'm supposed to, like, God called me to be somewhere, and I would have been there already if I was not always delaying my calling because of how I'm feeling. So that's one thing that that I have been praying for. I started praying about it the minute I saw it. January 16th, the morning of January 16th, I saw this post, and then I made it into a prayer. God, help me to stick to the plan, not my mood. I want this year to be the best year yet for me, especially financially, especially in real estate. I do have a lot, a lot of goals for myself in real estate. And I do want to, because it's the only way, not the only way, I'm so sorry. It's not the only way I get paid, but it's, it's, it's a long-term thing. I cannot be doing real estate after 2 years and I'm not producing as well as I should be or could be, just because I'm not sticking to my plan. So, all 2025, we are sticking to our plan, not our mood. And if you can relate, if you're like me, let's make this into a prayer. If you're like me and you're also believing God, and you also are a prayerful person, even if you're not a prayerful person, make this into a prayer. If you believe in God, turn this into a prayer, and ask God to help you make this year the best year yet, and help you to stick to your plan, not your mood. So there, I was supposed to make, I was supposed to have a title for this, but I don't. So I think this will be, we'll call this building building habit. Yeah, it's a form of building habit, because we're always building something. But I'll probably just leave that out. But yeah, guys, that's kind of all. I guess I'll update you guys in the next few months and see and talk to you guys about how I'm doing so far in terms of sticking to the plan, not my mood. And we'll circle back. We'll circle back and talk about it some more. But for now, stay tuned and let's build together.